Hey Lovies! Welcome back to my channel, Missy Journals. Thank you so much for stopping by today and joining me. First things first is we gotta get our candle lit. I love to do my Bible journaling, any journaling. But that means with a lit candle, I just think it sets the mood for a great journaling experience. In my personal opinion, I'll put my candle right there next to my cup of coffee. I got a little Christmas going on over here, even though today we're going to focus on being thankful for this is the week of Thanksgiving, and I really want to reflect on what we're doing in the moment. And even though I'm thinking about Christmas, I need to be in the moment and be concentrating on being thankful. So, the scripture that I'm really focusing on today is in Ezra. And this is not, I don't hear the scripture going on around a lot when you think about, being thankful. But it's Ezra 3:11. And it says, "And they sang together by course in praising and giving thanks unto the Lord, because he is good, for his mercy endureth forever toward Israel. And the foundation of the house of the Lord was laid." And I love that. Giving thanksgiving and praise unto the Lord, because simply he is good. Now, Ezra 11 is on this page, and they actually kind of wrote it out here, but I'm not digging that little section. So I'm actually going to put it on the page where Ezra 3 starts, because I want 2 blank spaces, and because it's my Bible, I can do anything I want. So I have some colored pencils, because I want to use a different medium. Usually in my Bible, I do a lot of inking with Tim Holtz, but I really want to do something a little different today. I have some leftover Thanksgiving fall stickers, if you will, from my stash that I would really like to use before I buy new stickers. So I have some of those set aside. And then I remembered that I bought these from the Dollar Tree, and I have some orange paper because I like the orange. And orange just speaks Thanksgiving to me. So I thought a great way to start this off is to actually use my napkin kind of as my focal piece here. I love that it says thankful. I love the leaves that are going across. And I just think this would be a great way to start off my page. So I think what I'm going to do is open up my napkin here. And I'm trying to do this video in real time, so I don't have to do a voiceover, but if it happens to get really, really long, then I will stop talking real time and speed it up a little bit and do a voiceover. But my goal is not to do a super long. In my mind, I don't think this is going to take a long time, but you just never know. Stuff happens. So I'm going to use some good old Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree and my Dollar Tree napkin, and I'm going to cut out the pumpkin with thankful, and I want this big long strip of flower, of leaves, this fall looking thing. So that's what I'm going to do really, really quick. This portion I might speed up, because how boring would it be for you guys to watch me cut? Okay, so now that I have my pieces, my napkin cut up, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to work from the top down so that I'm not on my Bible where I put this down. And I'm actually going to put these down too before I put any color on, because I think the waxiness of my colored pencils may bother the Mod Podge. So I'm going to put color on after I get these little pieces put down. So my goal is to, as you can see, make this a little banner here. I love that. And then I want to put my thankful over here on this side, because I want to use the orange paper over here to make my pocket. So that's kind of what I'm going for. So again, this might be a piece where I kind of just speed up a little bit. Maybe if I feel like it, I may do a little voiceover right here, because this portion might take some time because I got to put the Mod Podge and stuff down. But I'm actually going to put the Mod Podge on the napkin, and then once I put it down, then I'll put it on top with my paintbrush. I think this is pretty much self-explanatory. Like, I don't think I need to talk quite a bit through this, but I'm basically just Mod Podging this on, hoping that it'll kind of look like, once it's done, part of the actual Bible on the page. Okay guys, so I'm actually going to probably bring out my blow dryer and blow dry this so that, you know, I can help the drying process speed up a little bit. I don't have a fancy dryer that everybody else has, so I have to use my actual, like, hair dryer. Where I'm from, we call it a blow dryer. So, and it's really loud because it's much, you know, it's a hair dryer. So I'm actually going to skip over that part, so I'll be right back when this is dry. Okay guys, I did the best that I could. It's a little tacky, but I can work with that. So the next thing I really want to do is I want to get some of these colors down before I make my pocket so that it looks like some of the colors are coming out of the pocket. And it's just really, really easy. I just want to pick up some really pretty fall colors, and I just kind of want to bring a little bit of, like, I don't know, just some color. It doesn't have to be, like, specific, but just, like, I don't know. So it looks like there's some parts of it that have some different colors, kind of distressed a little. I'm going to try to keep it all at one angle. I'm not making, like, big rivets or anything like that. Just some places on the page where there's just a little bit of color. Like, I really like that, instead of, like, inking the whole thing and distressing it. You know, because I usually do that because, listen, I love that look. But I noticed that I do it all the time. And I just thought it'd be fun to do a little something different. And this doesn't necessarily have to be the whole page. You know, just to bring in some color. I don't even know if this makes sense. It kind of worked in my head. I have no random reason why or anything of that nature, or going in specific, you know, random colors, or like trying to make rainbows or whatever you might want to think. Just color. I just really thought it would bring a little texture. It's like, I really like that. I really think that that looks pretty. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing to this next page. I have to turn my Bible just a little bit, guys, so that I get that same kind of like little angle in the same way. And I'm just going in random places. This is just completely random. I just wanted that color. I really like how this is turning out. And then it'll look cohesive in a way because the color lines, however you want to put that, are all kind of going in the same direction. And I love these colors. Like, I just love these colors together. I think they're very, very pretty. Very fall-y, if that's a word. And as I'm doing this, I'm reflecting so much on why I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful this year. This has been a really tough year. I think we all can agree to that, of how tough of a year this has been for everyone. I really, really think this has been a very different year. And yet God, in my personal opinion, has carried at least my family and other people that I speak to. He's carried us through it all. I mean, yes, there's been ups and downs. There's been things that have happened, money issues, health issues, sickness. I get it. There's been a lot of that. But throughout it all, it's still, but throughout it all, I have seen God's hand. I really, really have. And it just makes me take a step back and be like, thank you, Lord, that even though this was a very tough time and it was very, very trying for, I think, everyone, you were with us through it all. And I am so grateful. And on top of that, too, it also makes me reflect and think of, even when I didn't think I saw him, because there was moments this year, I think we all can agree, Christian or not, or however you believe in your faith, where you were kind of like, where are you, God? I don't think I'm alone in saying that. I need to move that away so I don't catch my paper on fire. I don't think I'm alone in saying that. I really don't, where you're just like, God, where are you? And real quick, I want to make a pocket, so I'm just kind of lining this up. Where are you, Lord? Where are you in all of this? And I really feel like in those moments, though, God was teaching me vital lessons. And I don't know about you, I remember being in grade school, and I didn't like learning lessons then. And I still don't like learning lessons. I mean, who likes learning lessons? Am I right? Like, who likes learning lessons? I know I don't. They're tough. They're hard. You worry about failing or not getting it right, so forth and so on. And in those moments, lessons stink. And I think this was a year where God was just really trying to teach his people to trust him. I mean, can I say that? I really think I can say that, because I had moments where in this year of 2020 where I really had to trust God. I had no other options but to trust God in ways that I have never ever had to trust him before. So even though it has been a very trying year, a very different year, and we may all have had moments where we were questioning, like, where are you, God? What's going on? Do you hear our prayers? Where are you in these situations? What's going on? My faith has grown in leaps and bounds, and I am very thankful for that. I don't know if anybody else can, relate, but I am so grateful that even though I was kind of forced to, which being a parent, I totally get. Sometimes you gotta force your kids to do things because there's things coming. You know what adult life is like, and if you don't force your kids to take on hard things and make hard decisions, it's like you feel like you're not equipping them to be able to do what they need to do in the real world. Can anybody relate to that? And sometimes we have to relate to our God that he's Father, he's Abba. And a good father helps his children be prepared for what's going to come, so that they're not ill-equipped. And one of the best things he can do for his children, I believe in my heart of hearts, is help them with their faith, is build their faith and their trust in him, because that makes all the difference in the world, in my personal opinion. When I am strong in my faith and in my trust, that even though I don't understand, I don't see the resolution, I don't see the solution in this, I can still have peace because I trust him and my faith is grounded in his word. that is worth more than gold. That is worth more than gold. And I really feel like that's what 2020 has been for me, is being in a place of faith and trust. And for that, I am thankful. I am thankful. It's a hard thankful. It's, am I sure I'm thankful? No, I'm thankful. So that's really what this page really means to me. And once I get my pocket down, which I wanted to bring a little color to the pocket because the orange was very, very stark. So I used those same colored pencils to kind of just put some color on. I feel like I'm 4 years old again, back in, like, you know, elementary art. But that's so much fun. It's just fun. So my goal now is to get the pocket on here, and then I have this tag that I'm going to make beautiful, and the tag is going to stick right in the pocket, and then I'm going to add some stickers. So this portion I might speed up a little bit because this is like the tedious parts of, you know, Bible journaling, and I don't want you guys to get super bored, so I might speed this up, put the music, or who knows, I may not be finished talking, and when I edit this, decide to do a little bit of voiceover. So let's get this done. Got my tag all written. Yay! Now, if I can find some small, yes, I like these. I might just put these up here in the corner. I like that. This little tag needs a little something, something. And we'll just give it a little something, something. And I will put this in its little pocket. I think I like that. Now, I'll put that in its pocket over here. Yes. Okay. Yep, that works. Perfect. Okay, so that's its little pocket for my journaling tag. And then, of course, I want to bring some color in. So because this is basically about Thanksgiving and it's Thanksgiving week, I really want to put this big pretty sign, Thanksgiving cheer. I really like that. I actually like both of them. I might be able to get both of them on there. Let me see. Let me get my tweezers, because my tweezers really help me be able to see, because then my fingers aren't in the way. These are pretty big stickers, so that's why I didn't grab them first, but it really does help, like, let me be able to see if I like it. Actually, that might look a little better, like overlaid a little. Yeah, I do. So, let me get this down, and I might actually cut a little tiny piece of that off. Okay. These stickers are so pretty. And I've had these like in my stash forever. Has anybody had like stickers in their stash like forever? And then when they go through their stash, they're like, oh my gosh, I really need to use these. And I love the gold, and I love the oranges, and I love how this will kind of all tie into the pretty, what they call like decoupage. Yeah, I like that. That brings a little life to the pocket. It doesn't look so stark. There we go. And then I'm going to take out my tag so that when the tag, my journaling tag is out, there is some pretties all around. So what I loved about this one is I can put some of these tiny little leaves all around, which will carry down the leaf border, which I love. Ooh. Okay. I'm not going to fight with you leaves today. No, I'm not. This is one of the reasons I love my tweezers. Because these stickers, these ones are little. But the clear stickers, I don't know what it is about them, but sometimes they are a little feisty. They're a little harder to use sometimes than, like, say, your regular stickers, if that even makes sense whatsoever. But sometimes the clear stickers are they're a little temperamental. Okay. And do I have like a pretty orange one? I do. I think this is gonna turn out so pretty. Very happy with this. And I think it really, really reflects how I'm feeling in the moment, and that I just really need to be grateful. I have so much to be thankful for. That's why I'm so blessed by my gratitude journal that I'm also doing. I can link some of those videos down below if you're interested. But man, even going through my gratitude journal, I have so much to be thankful for, even though this has been a really rough year. And just like I said, though, I really feel like God is just trying to teach his people to just have faith when you can't see when you can't see where this is going or what's going to happen. Or, I mean, there's times in this year alone in 2020 where I felt like things were changing second by second. Did anybody else feel like that? Like, second by second, things were changing. I don't know if anybody else felt like that, but it kind of felt like that for me. And, like, you just didn't, and I had moments, too, where you were like, you didn't even go, you didn't even know how you were going to wake up. Like, this morning when I wake up, whatever was happening yesterday might be completely different. I hope people can relate. As I had moments like that, where, like, do I dare get out of bed and see what's going on? I had moments like that. But I really am grateful that I personally can see God through all of that. So that gives me a lot of peace. A lot of peace. And I'm so grateful for it. So grateful. So I want to put a couple of the bigger leaves. I love all this pretty gold. It's just gorgeous. Just want to put a few of these down. Just a few. I don't want to do too many of these, but these are so pretty. These are like old school fall stickers. I mean, I've had these in my stash for a long time. I was even worried. You know how sometimes when you have stickers in your stash for a super long time, you're like not even sure they're gonna like work. Sometimes they like permanently stick to the paper. I don't know if I'm making any sense whatsoever, but the blue looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. So we're going to put in the journaling card. I journaled on both sides. I added a little turkey for Thanksgiving. I'm going to stick my little journaling card in there. And there is my Thanksgiving thankful page. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. I thank you so much today for joining me in my Bible journaling process. And I hope that you guys have a beautifully blessed Thanksgiving and a Thanksgiving week. And when you sit around the table with your family, whatever your Thanksgiving, because I know everybody's Thanksgiving looks very different this year than others. Maybe you're blessed enough and it's not going to look different than any other Thanksgiving any other year. Mine, however, looks very different. And no matter where you are, what you're doing, who you're celebrating with, big or small, I really, really do hope that your Thanksgiving Day is blessed. It's full of love, it's full of laughter, and it's full of a thankful heart. So until next time, guys, please take care of you. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be talking to you soon in a new video very shortly. Until then, guys, stay creative and journal what you love. God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye.